Hello, this is Plasma today, back again with another video after quite some time. So today's video is going to be actually about the built-in settings app that KDE Plasma has and how much theming and customization potential this app has. Looks like I have a bit of a glitch here. Let's go ahead and restart it. So the KDE Plasma settings app actually has a large array of customization options that you can use to theme KDE Plasma. And that doesn't just include the appearance settings. You also have some workspace behavior and window management options as well that changes the appearance of Plasma. So first I'm going to go over the appearance settings. So let's go one by one. The application style basically changes the theming of each specific app that uses Qt. You can also configure GTK app styles with this little button right here that says configure GTK application style. It's not as advanced as the Qt theming, but it's still very, very nice to have. So I'm going to go ahead and demonstrate how application style changes the apps. If I go ahead and set it from lightly to breeze, you'll notice that all of the apps have just changed to reflect the breeze theme. I'm going to go ahead and set it back to lightly because that's my favorite application theme. If you want to know how to install lightly, you can go and check out the other video that I made. It was my first video that I made about how to install that. So for the second theming option, we have the Plasma style. The Plasma style basically changes the style of the latte dock if you have that installed, and it changes the theming of the default panel and any panel that you may add in KDE Plasma, as well as the widgets in the panel and on your desktop. So if I go ahead and change it to oxygen, you'll notice that now the panel is reflecting the oxygen theme. If I went and added a widget on my desktop, it would also be utilizing the oxygen theme. I'm going to go ahead and set it back to fluent around. So for the third one, we have the color scheme. This one's pretty self-explanatory. It just changes the color scheme of your OS. It'll change all the colors. That's pretty self-explanatory as well. Window decorations. This changes the border around your windows and the style that they follow. So right now I have it set to Lightly's window borders. I could set it to the default Breeze theme, which looks a little bit different. There's the plastic theme, which is one of their older themes. I like to use Lightly because it works best with the application theme. So for fonts, this is pretty simple. You can change how different fonts appear in the system. I like to leave it all on Noto, the defaults, because they look nice. You can also change anti-aliasing and a couple other things. For icons, this is also pretty self-explanatory. You can change the system icon pack that KDE Plasma uses. So right now I have it set to Fluent Round. If I set it to Breeze, Breeze just utilizes the default application icon that they send to Plasma and Plasma's own little icons for their apps. I like to use Fluent Round because of the vibe that it gives off. Cursors, that's also self-explanatory. It just changes how your cursors look like. There's many different cursor packs you can get. Launch feedback, this shows a little icon next to your cursor showing that an application is launching. For example, if I went and clicked on the Discover app, you may have noticed a little icon right next to my cursor for a second indicating that the app was launching. You can change how that looks just with a couple little options. Font management is not really a customization option, but just a tool for you to manage all the fonts installed on your system. You can install them from the little KDE Plasma store or install it from a file that you downloaded. Splash screen, this shows the loading screen that you see after logging in through SDDM for the first time after rebooting. You can also change how this looks, so you may notice this is how it usually looks. You can always make that look different. So in all of these appearance settings, and most of them, except for I think application style and one other thing, you can actually see this button right here that says get new plasma style, get new color schemes. This little get new button actually connects you with the KDE Plasma store, and you can just easily one-click download all of these different themes and fonts and window decorations and everything. It's really quite nice. You don't got to go to the internet and download anything. So make sure you look for this get new whatever button if you're looking to get new themes very easily. So that's pretty much it for the appearance settings. Now I'm going to go to workspace behavior and go to desktop effects because this has a lot of cool stuff. So the desktop effects basically handles a lot of the different animations that KDE Plasma has by default. So I have it a little bit modified to my own little preference. It also handles stuff like the overview, how windows open and close, how this stuff moves, all of that. So let's say I could change my window opening and closing animation to fade. I'll apply that. You'll notice that the windows just fade out and fade in when you open and close them. I'm gonna go ahead and put it back to scale since I like that one the most. There's a lot of different desktop effects you can find as well from the Plasma store. Some really cool stuff out there. Screen edges and touchscreen and screen locking, those are all actual workspace behavior. That's not really KDE Plasma customization. I might make a follow-up video on those settings as well. Window management, you have an option called Kwin scripts. Some people have made Kwin scripts to you can use to customize how Kwin handles window management and a few other little options. It's worth looking at the Get New Scripts button to see what the KDE Plasma store has and what you might be interested in. So that's pretty much it for all of the big visible settings that Plasma has. I will probably definitely be making a follow-up video going over a few more advanced options that these settings may have and the third-party tools that you can install for Plasma to customize it even more, including the application style, because there's a special tool that you can use to customize this very heavily. So thank y'all for watching, and I will see y'all in the next one. Peace.